Welcome to a 20-minute video. This is my second take. I do want to mention the time. It is 2:43 a.m. on June 23rd, Monday, the fun day. I hope y'all will have a great Monday. The reason why this is my second retake is because I started talking about the tooth, and something bad happened today, and I was very troubled. I didn't even work today because my mind was just enraged with the thing that the tooth says. I mean, she is, to me, an exceedingly cruel person that knows no limits, and it seems that she gets a high of arguing, a high of getting people mad. It looks like that's her thing that she enjoys most. Anyways, what happened was, let me mention the day first. So I slept at 4 a.m. Unfortunately, I tried to sleep earlier, but things kept coming up. I woke up at 7:40, so I had 3 hours and 40 minutes of sleep. I did the usual. I made the rice, I made the coffee, I used the restroom at 8 o'clock. I wrote and read messages to my Hmong friends on Facebook. And this is where it went downhill. So as I was doing the things for my day, of course I have to get out of the house so she could do the open house thing. Lo and behold, she was sweeping by my room and mumbling and grumbling, doing drugs, smoking this. And I was wroth with anger. I just opened the door. I was like, if you think I'm smoking whatever you think I'm smoking, call the police. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to be accused by it. Call the police. And of course, she just started talking about other subjects. And I was like, stick to what you said. If you believe I did that, then call the police. And of course, she just kept going around in circles about other things. And I said, okay, you know what? I'll make a prayer in front of you. And I prayed that if I am doing the wicked things that she was saying, let the judgment fall upon me. But if she is accusing me and harming my character, then let the judgment fall upon her. And then she turned around and she said, how can you be so cruel? Ooh, man. And then she said a whole slew of other terrible things. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, look, woman, I've been trying to do courteous, nice, kind things for you, and all you want to do is bring out the fights, talk about the negative words, talk trash about other people, and expect me to hear it as it's a learning lesson. Learning about how to treat people to run away, like how people run away from her. I want to be nothing like her. Even my family's in Vietnam. They even told me, please, whatever you do, do not be like the tooth. And why did they say that? I was thinking about why. I kind of recently figured out why. It's because I live with her, and they know that they don't want me to be influenced by her. But unfortunately, some of her negativity has rubbed off on me, and I have become negative, and I'm trying to stop it and correct it right away. And I think I mentioned that on one of my vlog videos, which is coming up, which I did finish editing today. So I won't have a vlog after that. I mean, I'll make another vlog, but we shall see. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with this, but I'm trying. I am trying. So yeah, I did not work today. I was just so upset. I grabbed all my stuff and just left as soon as I can because I didn't want to hear any of it. And then I actually, when all that was going on, the neighbor called me, and he said, "Hey, you want to come over for coffee and also get your oil change done?" Because I guess he was busy Saturday. I thought he was just ignoring me. Good thing I don't get angry with actually with a lot of people. I don't really get angry. I kind of it is what it is kind of thing. But with the tooth, that's a totally different story. Yeah. Anyways, so I said, yeah, cool. I'm happy that I could come over and do the oil change. So I grabbed all my stuff. I went to the car, and then I drove over to the neighbor's house, which is really close. It's only like, I think, 4 houses away. So I went over to his place and we had coffee. We talked for quite a bit. I did tell him about the tooth. He knows about the tooth too. And the funny thing was, I gave the tooth the number. I think I talked about in my previous, I'm not sure if it was on a 20-minute video or if it was on the vlog, how she wanted the neighbor I'm cool with to change the door, the gate door. And I guess she's been trying to call him and he hasn't picked up. And the funny thing was, I spoke to him. I said, "Oh, the tooth want me to ask you to change the door," but I was telling her she should talk to you directly, because that's how she communicates with other people. She needs a middle person. The tooth needs a middle person, because she knows if she asks directly, they wouldn't want to help. And the funny part was, I was gonna say the strange thing was, but it's not strange, it's actually funny, is that I think he was ignoring her calls, I think. And then when he heard that, he thought I asked him. I was like, "No, I didn't ask you. I'm just letting you know that she asked me to ask you, but I'm letting her know to ask you directly, because I know you're busy, because Saturday he was busy, and I thought he'd be free, even though I confirmed with him on the week before and then a couple days after. But eventually he had to do something, but I knew he had to do something, so I was kind of whatever. And yeah, when he said, "Oh, if you needed me to help you, I'll go do it right now. Come on, we'll go change the doorknob." I was like, "No, she wants you to do it." And he's like, "Oh, okay, but if you want to do it, we just do it together." And then I was like, "No, I don't want to. But if you want to do it, you could do it." And he was like, So that was pretty funny. And I did the oil change, which is good. I highly recommend, if you know how to do an oil change on your own car, I recommend doing that, because I realized when I do my own oil changes, the car would perform a lot better and the MPG would increase. So I'm not sure why that is. I'm guessing because I use the factory filter, and I also use Mobile One, the full synthetic. I guess it really depends on the car brand, because each car brand, they have their own oil that they use. You could find out what it is by getting whatever, like for instance, if you get like a Toyota, it'll say whatever oil company it uses, just use that one. And yeah, so I did the oil change, and I also did a lot more than that. Let me see how much time we got. We got 10 minutes, because after this 20-minute video, I'm also going to upload another video. It's called Self-Reflection. It's going to be a vlog. And yeah, okay, so I got the oil change done, and then because the tooth had the open house, I asked the neighbor I'm cool with. I was like, "Oh, would it be cool if you come with me to the house and grab my car fridge so I could install it back into the car. And he was like, he was reluctant, but then he was like, all right, let's go grab it. And then he was like, wait, why can't you go alone? And then I said, well, if I go alone, then she's gonna get really mad and yell at me and start an argument. And then he said, but if I go with you, what's gonna happen? Then I said, well, she might talk negative things about me to you, but during that time I could grab the refrigerator and the other stuff I need. Then he heard the plan and he was like, all right, let's do it. So that was funny, but he's cool. I'm grateful that he was willing to help me out. So as we were walking by, she wasn't home. I guess she closed out the house, so I was able to get the fridge and also grab remember the little brown box I had on my other 20-minute video or my vlog video? I grabbed that little box so I could put it on the platform and then put the fridge on top. You know, I could make a vlog on that, the setup that I have. So I guess I'm rebuilding the car, but I'm not gonna put the bed platform in there because that thing takes up a lot of space. And on top of that, I don't plan to do car life. I do want to get a place because I need what do you call that? The spot where a home base. I need a home base. Once I have a home base, then yeah, I'll start traveling wherever. But for the time being, yeah, I'm not gonna build the bed platform because it might encourage me to be in the comfort zone and stay in the car, and I don't want to do that because if I was sleeping in the front seat, it hurts my back and everything, and it encourages me to get up and get out of the car and walk around and do something instead of sit in the car. So yeah, that's my logic of how I'm thinking for the time being, because if it gets too bad, I'm not gonna I was thinking about throwing it away, but then again, I'm thinking I should just probably put it in storage when I need it, because that did take me a lot of time to build it. Yeah, I'll make a vlog. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know if the tooth is gonna come out and do another "you're smoking." I'm not sure where she's getting the smell. Like when she went downstairs, she was like, are you cooking expired meat or something smelly? Something smells terrible. It's like, woman, I'm cooking vegetables, and it was a time when I was a vegan, and I was like, I'm cooking carrots. I mean, I'm stir frying carrots, cabbage, and onions. I mean, and you're telling me that smells terrible? So yeah, but the stuff she cooks, it's a putrid smell. I mean, whew. I think the stuff in the fridge are expired, and I don't want to touch or complain because she's going to say, oh, you think I'm the one that smells bad. She takes everything as a fight, or I don't know. It's just offensive if I let her know, so that's why I just keep quiet. You do you, I'll do me. Just whatever pleases you, just do it. I'm not going to say nothing. Of course, every time she opens that fridge, I hold in my nose and I try to leave the house as soon as possible. That's how bad it was. I remember when my sibling tried to clean, well, she actually cleaned the fridge for her, and woo, the tooth went wild. And then because my sibling was saying everything just smells bad, it just has to go. She's like, no, it's still good, it's in the fridge. well, I don't know if it occurs to her, but things can rot not just only in the regular fridge but also in the freezer. But to her, it's just like it's normal. It's not normal. When things smell, that gots to go. So I don't use. That's why I have a little fridge in my room, because she has two fridge and. Anyways, I don't want to talk bad about her, because when I do that, it reminds me of me being her, because she enjoys talking bad about others, and I don't want to be like that. We got 4 minutes. I don't know what to call this. Tooth. Neighbor help. I forgot to write this down. Neighbor help. So yeah, I do want to say a special thank you to the commenter I Enjoy Reading, because he congratulated me for 81 subscribers. I'm surprised, and I want to say thank you, because if I didn't have support from the commenter I Enjoy Reading, I probably would have done the thing I've done before, which is make a couple video, be gone away for 2 to 3 weeks, come back, make a couple more videos, be gone for 3 or 4 or 5 months, then same thing. But ever since I've seen the support, I've been making a lot of videos. I've been making a lot of videos, and I'm trying to make it every day. So cool thing is I'm starting to get a hang of the OBS Studio, and I'm also getting a hang of DaVinci Resolve. So I was quite surprised. I don't know why I put it off. Oh yeah, I remember why I put it off, because it was intimidating both for the OBS Studio and the DaVinci Resolve 20. But ever since I've been working with both those two softwares and getting used to it, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What was I going to talk about? What I was going to talk about? See, car vlog. Oh, thanks to Hunter. Okay, we got 2 minutes, and right now it is it's 3:01 a.m. Let me turn on the time. 3:01 a.m. So I'm gonna do the description, the thumbnail. That's gonna take another half an hour. Upload it. I also have to upload the other video. Well, I'm gonna be sleeping at 4 a.m. again, and I have to get up really early, so I'm not gonna have any food. I have like a partial food of rice, which is barely anything. I think I might have to buy food. Man, I don't want to do that. Or maybe I'll just buy bread and just eat bread by itself. Like one of those baguettes. Oh my gosh, the price. That thing used to be $1. I think it's like $1.75 now for a piece of a long baguette. I'm just gonna eat it plain. Or I'll probably bring a bottle of soy sauce and just put it on the bread and dab and eat it. Anyways. Alright, we got this. Well, we made the 20-minute video, which is great. Man. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, I forgot to talk about what the neighbor talked to me about. The neighbor gave me a lot of confidence so that I'm not afraid of the tooth threats anymore. And he was saying, because he's Christian, he's a Catholic. He was saying, just believe in God, have faith in him, and pray, and just don't be afraid. Just know everything is in his hands, is in his will. All you gotta do is do your best. And I was encouraged. He was like, when you work, we made it. And he was telling me, when you work, try to make as much money as you can so you could be ready for whatever. And I was really encouraged. Of course, after hearing this, I wish I heard him earlier. Because I kind of regretted that I did not work, but I did get things done. I didn't slouch because I got the fridge in, I got the inverter in, I have everything connected. Everything's pretty much set up. All I need to do is just add on my clothes and boom, my car is ready for traveling. But anyways, yeah, I do want to say thank you for all those that watched the video all the way through. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new and enjoy the content or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I do want to make a prayer for all those who watched the video all the way through. I pray that the Father of Heaven will protect our peace when we encounter any challenges, any obstacles, any situation, any peoples, any person that tests us to the very limits, that we may be able to handle it gracefully, to handle it peacefully, and if it is in our will and if it is possible, to handle it with love and with positivity. I also pray that we may have true forgiveness, those that have done us wrong, that we may not forget, but to truly forgive, that our hearts may not darken. And I also pray that the Father of Heaven will give us lots of love, because we need His love in order to be aware of the things that are going on in this world. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.